All right, so I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of today's job site. I got a client here with some front porch steps that need to be refinished. And the contractor who originally installed them, it was only about 5 years ago. And they didn't follow the instructions. The client wanted stain, not paint. They painted it. Then it wore off. Then they came back when he called them, and they said, you should have never painted it. Even though they did it. They weren't going to do anything for him, and they lied to him and said that you can't stain wood that's been painted. You have to replace all the wood. Like they never heard of one of these.
I mean, maybe they were right. I am kind of having a hard time getting the paint all the way off. I just can't seem to get down to the bare wood.
Paint's not coming off.
Well, after a couple days of prep work, which was work, I'd say it's looking almost good enough to accept some stain, yeah? I think, the problem with those other contractors is that Mama never warned them that work was going to be work. Might even take some hours sometimes. You should pack a lunch for it. All right, enough dicking around. All joking aside, she turned out beautiful, man. Check it out. And look, I know the real reason why the original contractor told the client what he did and lied about not being able to stain wood that's already been painted. It's because he's a bigger outfit. He's not a one-man operation like me. He's the kind of outfit that runs up to Home Depot and assembles a quick crew of skilled but underpaid labor. So, they got to rush. He wants to make quick money. So, the reason he said that is because in order to do this properly, he'd have to send his crew back at least 2 days in a row. He'd have to send a handful of guys one day to do the prep work and then wash it and then wait for it to dry a minimum of 24 hours before doing the actual staining. Plus, he doesn't want to have to battle the potential weather over those 2 days too, because then if it rains the next day, he's pushing off the staining, for another day or two, depending on how the weather goes. And so that's just not really, that doesn't fit in with the model of profits as a priority. My philosophy is do everything right and profits will come if you prioritize things done right. And also you can feel good about it while you're doing it, and the people that you serve will feel good about the job you did for them. So if you have any bigger contractors you think are just trying to make a buck off you and send a bunch of underpaid guys over to get it done as quickly as possible, I'm the guy you want to talk to. I can make it certainly no more expensive than they're going to charge, maybe a little less, but no guarantee there. But regardless, I'll be around the same price, and I'll be taking my time doing a nice, careful job, baby.